What's up? What's up? Six Sensei here, bringing you Two Sick TV's podcast with a potential name change of the Startup X podcast, episode 11. We're gonna keep the episode names running, right? Right.
Don't go doing that on the Xbox controller though.
Don't go Startup X. You're not gonna get much much reaction out of your console. Startup A. That's the other potential name. We don't know yet. We're still that's one of the things we want to ask you guys tonight. Is what can we name the podcast? If you have anything, maybe you can help us out. But I am one of your hosts, Six Sensei. Joining me today, Sick Lawless. What's up, partner?
What's up?
Maybe you ought to get closer to the mic.
No,
I don't know if you,
no, I refuse.
You fuse? You fuse to get closer to the mic, and also Sick Psycho. What's up, partner?
What's happening?
All right, so we are getting started with the podcast here today, and you can thank Sick Psycho for the agenda. We're gonna get started on that in just a minute, but so we got a few people in here now. How's the chat looking? Okay. What's up? What's up? All right. So first up on the agenda is Mass Effect 3. Got a date, March 6th. It's a direct sequel to the first two, staying entirely on its own. BioWare G. Why don't you read this? You made it. You know what's cracking over here. We'll talk about it. You read it. There we go.
Mass Effect is a direct sequel to the first two, but it's entirely different from. It stands entirely on its own.
So you don't have to play the first two to get this one. That was
one
of my problems with the second one.
They made a comparison to football. Like, the first two is the regular season, and Mass Effect 3 is the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Like, who cares about the regular season? All you care about is the Super Bowl.
Well, what about
that's like me. Like, that's as far as football goes.
That's
what
perfect
about, like,
for
the
you.
decisions you made and the choices you made in the first two carrying over into the third. I thought that was supposed to have some big effect.
I don't know if it has a big effect, but they said they want to make sure that if someone is new to the franchise, they'll feel comfortable playing Mass Effect 3.
Okay.
And that was a direct quote from Aaron Flynn.
I feel like that's taking something away, though, because that one of the biggest selling aspects is the fact that you build your game around what you want to do.
Yeah,
I mean, where I can understand that they want to bring in new players and they want to be able to expand their market and not alienate people who haven't played the first two. Me having played the second one, didn't play the first one, I did feel like I was missing out on some of the major plot points, but I do feel like that's if they're going to go away from that, I don't care for that too much. That whole game is about your thing. That's why I don't like that they're adding multiplayer, because that's like a solo experience all by yourself. That's just kind of how I feel. You're the big Mass Effect guy over here. What's your thoughts on this whole deal?
I think like if I took all that time considering what I was gonna do in the game, if it doesn't have an effect on the third one, I'm gonna be kind of pissed off. But multiplayer, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited about the multiplayer.
I can't wait to see that. Some kind of interactive element with other people, whether it be co-op or an actual like TDM style multiplayer, or however they're gonna do it.
It's gonna be all co-op. We talked about that in another episode. It's not gonna be any TDM as of right now. They haven't announced any kind of team deathmatch. But I don't know. I just the single player is so robust, and I feel like it's your own game. Why mess with that? I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to capitalize. Maybe they're trying to give you a reason not to sell it back. That's the whole thing, right? They're tacking on multiplayer to everything.
Also, what they're doing is they're putting a definitive ending to the trilogy. They're trying to put an ending where the fans will appreciate.
Well, that was looked forward to regardless.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean,
their plans are just like every other trilogy. Is we did the trilogy, now we're gonna make games in the universe, and like it'll probably never,
Yeah, you'll never play
see another game after it, unless it's like Halo ODST or whatever that crap was that no one bought.
Let's not mention that.
Let's stay out of the Halos, all right?
Yeah.
Nothing against Xboxes. You know what I'm saying? Xboxes are cool.
You can't hate on Halo, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that started it all.
You can't. You really can't hate on Halo. But
says you.
So GTA 5 has been confirmed. Why don't you fill us in on this?
The trailer is set to be released tomorrow, which people watching on YouTube will probably be today.
Yeah.
But
if I get it up that quickly.
But there's really no other details. I mean, there's speculation that the game's going to be download only.
I doubt that. I don't think I'm going to squash that rumor right now. That game is not going to be download only.
That's going to be a big download.
Yeah, that is not going to be it. Yeah, there's no way. Grand Theft Auto 5, right? I saw the picture. I saw the announcement picture, and it looked like it had the face of money on it, and that kind of alludes to being back in San Andreas, right? We revisited Liberty City in Grand Theft Auto 4, and I think it'd be cool to revisit San Andreas in Grand Theft Auto 5.
I think they might need to take it back to that setting just to compete with Saints Row. 'Cause
Yeah,
Saints Row's
they
kinda
gotta-
like
They are getting a big
You know,
big following.
yeah.
Saints Row is definitely gathering quite the following with their ballsy moves, if you will,
Right,
in their
yeah,
game. You know,
exactly.
people want that. It's a video game. Let
Yeah.
us do what we want to
Well,
do.
the Grand Theft Auto 4, they went more realistic, and and Saints Row's capitalizing on it. They're like, y'all want to go realistic? Well, we'll go crazy.
Yeah, they went beating people with purple dildos
Yeah.
and running around naked. That's
Yeah.
pretty fucking crazy. But what else about it? So they got a trailer set to be released tomorrow, like you said, or
Yeah.
today. I'm kind of excited to see what they're going to do with that.
They're expecting the first details to come out with the trailer, like what platforms it's going to be on, and the release window.
it's gonna be a Wii exclusive.
No, the rumors.
No, the rumors is that's going to be a digital
gonna be a-
download exclusive to the new
new
next gen
Xbox.
Xbox.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the rumors.
that's the
But
rumor.
I don't think Rockstar's going to do it. I don't think Rockstar's going to do it. I think Microsoft's going to throw a bunch of money at them and try. But I don't think the new console's coming
No.
out soon enough. They already built this Red Dead Redemption engine. It looks
Dude,
great.
That would be so funny if it was an Xbox exclusive. Like
I don't-
started
I don't-
off
It started off on PlayStation. That's
exclusive.
right.
That would be
They
hilarious.
wouldn't make enough money doing that.
It would- I mean, they did it for years, yo. You know.
I don't think they make enough money. They're not going
It's
to
too
make
big
enough
of a
money.
franchise. Again,
Yeah.
another alienation kind of thing. They're going to alienate a big part of their market. And this year, the PlayStation is growing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if it comes out as an Xbox exclusive.
I really hope it doesn't, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. But yeah, I don't think. Like I said, I think the game's going to come out before the next gen consoles. I think at
I think it will.
best it may release as
I
as
believe
a launch title for the next gen console, and I think the Xbox is going to beat PlayStation out
my
again.
guess is that this game's going to come out holiday season next year.
We'll see more at E3. I think after tomorrow, they're going to probably reveal more at E3 next year, and we'll probably get a launch date
Yeah.
about E3 next year. And again, I'm still sticking to my 2013 release on, or even 2013 E3, as far as when they're going to even talk about the next consoles.
Yeah,
I don't think
I don't
next year
think-
we're going to do much about that either.
They may do some small thing on next year's E3.
We're going to see a picture. We may see a picture, a design, something like that. Nothing major.
Some prototype design.
I think 2012 we're gonna see Microsoft's new Windows phone that tries to compete with the Xperia and the what's the new PlayStation Portable called?
The Vita? PlayStation
Yeah,
Vita?
which is gonna be a tank.
Absolutely.
I think it's gonna do well. I think the Vita's gonna do well.
I wasn't talking about the Vita. I'm talking about the Windows phone.
That is gonna tank. It already is tanking. I hear they got a really good operating system. It just doesn't have the install base.
That's the problem. Like you know,
Having the apps in the install base is where it's
I
at.
don't think the Xperia is gonna do very well either. You know.
I don't know. Well, look, I want to ask the stream. We got a few people in here. I want to ask these guys, if everybody's listening. What do you guys think of the Startup X name? We want to go away from podcast or, just the 2Sick TV podcast, and we want to go with the Startup X name. So if you're catching this on YouTube, tell us in the comment section below. And if you're catching this right now live, let us know what you think of the name, and we'll kind of get back to you. Another question is, should we continue the live stream as far as what you guys are, viewing and listening and checking it out? Or, do you like the YouTube thing? Should we try to get on iTunes? Should we do an RSS feed somewhere? Things like that. Try to help us get to you, and we want to build this podcast, if you will, to a level where you can easily get to it. Basically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like on YouTube we're not getting the hits that we'd like to get.
No, because
We got some money in here.
no, because I mean, like on YouTube, I think people are seeing podcasts and it's kind of straying away from the.
Well, I know the time, right? The 20
Yeah.
minutes, 30 minutes. People don't want to see that, But I don't know. I want to get it. I want to make it easy for people to get to.
Yeah, if you have any ideas on titles, any input on what you would like to see throughout the podcast or throughout this series, just let us know.
Try said it's hard to hear us. Hard to hear.
Well,
us.
turn your volume up, try. Damn.
Well, I don't know. We're probably about as good as we're gonna get right now on this
Yeah, I'm pretty close.
microphone setup here.
I am pretty close.
As much as these guys would like a hug, I'm not in.
No, we're not into bromance over here. Hashtag no homo.
Hashtag no. He said he's maxed out, bro. I don't know what to tell you, Pod. We're doing our best. We are doing our best.
Put them expensive Turtle Beaches on.
So anyway, you got some stuff about Modern Warfare 3. Kill confirmed. We already know about that. That's kind of old news. Team Defender. That's another just game type, whatever.
Right. Yeah. They basically what they did. They would just talk further explanation on the 2 game types that are coming out and talking about the new maps.
All right.
They're gonna be set in like Paris and London and.
Somebody got their hands on Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
They stole that shit.
Somebody stole one of the disc off of the 2-disc PC edition.
Oh, PC. No wonder they got caught.
Yeah, and they started pirating them.
$5,000?
Yeah, and supposedly one of the guys that pirated it got caught and was fined $5,000 and faces a permanent online ban from Activision.
That's it?
Yeah.
Like that's all that happened to him?
That's
Well, it wasn't the dude that stole it. It was just a dude that was playing the stolen game.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
So he faces a $5,000 ban.
No, $5,000 fine and a permanent online
just
ban.
for playing it?
Yeah.
Not the guy who stole it.
Just for playing it. Not even the dude that stole it.
Console?
That dude's going to catch some shit right there.
So, like, his IP address is probably just banned, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, we never know.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. So, Battlefield 3 released last week. Well, I remember hearing something, a couple months ago, that Battlefield 3 on PS3 was going to release with a copy of Battlefield 1943 on the disc. You guys remember hearing anything about that?
In passing
Faint?
from you?
Maybe.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I was pretty excited that we were going to get a chance to play Battlefield 1943. I haven't got to touch it. I played like 2 rounds. I know you played a little bit of it.
Yeah, I played the demo.
You probably aren't that interested in it.
No, because it's like 8 years old.
But I wanted to try it out because it is kind of a legend as far as the downloadable multiplayer only games.
Purposes.
Yeah, and then you get a cool dog tag in Battlefield 3.
There you go. And I wanted to try it out. And so it's not there. It's not there. And I think somebody just forgot to put it on the disc. The disc went gold.
But somebody got the ball?
Shit on there. Yeah. So anyway, I do remember hearing about it, and it didn't come out. And I read some more news about it recently. So this is true. I'm not making it up or just pulling back memory. I'm just pulling back memory so I can lead you to the story. But it was said that we were going to get our hands on Battlefield 1943 on the Battlefield 3 Limited Edition. I have it right here in front of me, and it's not on disc. Now, EA responded to this and said, well, the PlayStation version is going to get early DLC. Motherfucker, we were already getting early DLC. Don't just throw that shit out there like it's a consolation prize.
Like, so they tried to commit to, leaning towards the PS3 because Call of Duty leans towards the Xbox, but then at the end of the day, they just couldn't do it.
They
had to offer up something to the Xbox people.
Wow. I don't know. It's not there, and they have responded about it, and I don't think they're going to fix it. I don't think they're going to do anything about it. I think they're going to try to pull all that stuff down.
Looks like Sick Trizaku's got a question down there.
Sick Trizaku writes in to Too Sick TV, and he says, change of topic when you get the chance. I got to know if you're going to be able to gain kill streaks off of other kill streaks from Modern Warfare 3.
Yes, they do stack.
Only on the support kill streaks.
Yes.
I believe they stack on...
I didn't really know that. I was just co-signing.
So they do stack on your... on the assault kill streak class. They... the specialist kill streak class, you don't actually get lethal kill streaks, so that doesn't matter. Your support class, after you die, you continue to keep them. I'm sure you already know that. But, yes, I believe as of now, they do stack when you get... if you're running the assault class. Just like in Modern Warfare 2. So, good question, brother. Good question. And also, another question comes from Jimmy, writes in to 2sicktv@gmail.com. You can be part of the show just as well. He asked a question regarding inverted controls. He wants to know, is it a pain in the ass when playing with a buddy, just like him and his buddy play together? He said, it's a pain in the ass playing with a buddy who has inverted controls, and should we do something to eliminate these?
Yes, it is a pain in the ass because I play inverted. These assholes do not. So, like, if we're gaming together, I have to go in and change the settings that should be changed already.
Hey, why don't you just play with the default settings, Ree?
Because that's just how I operate, and that's why I'm better than both of y'all.
Wow,
right.
That just happened. He just said that.
Lay claim to it right now.
Hater.
So your boy tries
1v1 right now. We'll live stream it.
We can live stream it. I can split screen Black Ops right now.
You want to snipe?
I'll snipe you.
Dude,
We'll do it after the live stream.
I will smash
We'll
your
split screen.
pajamas
We'll
in.
split screen
You all
right
know
here.
this.
So your boy Sick Trizaku writes in and says he loves inverted y-axis. It's all he uses. So when you two play together, you have no issues, huh?
No. Well, we never pass controls.
Oh, okay.
Like he lives in
he lives somewhere else. Gotcha.
Yeah,
but when me and you pass controls, here's the thing, right? He writes in, he says that it's pain in the ass for him and his buddy. But the reality of it is, like, I don't play on the same sensitivity as most of you guys anyway. So I got to go into the settings and change shit anyhow. So why not just click the one little thing over? Reality, I don't like it. I think it's stupid. You sit here and you've tried to justify it to me, like if you grab the back of his head,
if you put
and
the
you move it
stick
up
on
and
the
down.
back of the dude's head and you tilt
Get
it
ready,
down,
get ready,
he's
get
gonna
ready.
look up. If you tilt it up, he's gonna look down.
So
It just makes sense to me.
it makes sense to you, right? Like if you tilt it up, the pivot thing, right?
Yes.
But what about left and right? Oh no. Left and right doesn't make a difference. Left is left and right is right, but up is down and down is up. How does that make a goddamn
We're
lick
just
of
talking
sense?
about one stick.
Oh, okay. We're talking
One
about
stick.
the whole stick, but we're not talking about we're only talking about one axis on one stick.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I meant to say.
You're
But
dumb. You're dumb.
screw you, guy. Get off my nuts.
I think it's dumb, but regardless.
Six Sensei is rocking his Ha T-shirt today. If you don't know what that is Haters Anonymous.
He's the leader. The leader of Haters Anonymous right there.
Yeah.
Haters gotta hate.
Tried to get this guy to play Gears one day, and he was like, "I refuse to touch an Xbox controller.
Screw that shit.
I don't care if it's on a baby's head, crushing it to death. I will not pick up an Xbox controller." Word for word, I'm quoting this guy.
Hey, I would kick it off.
I'm kick it off.
I'd grab a
But I'm not
stick
gonna
and
play
knock it off.
No way I'm gonna play Gears to do so.
Negative.
But Psycho. So you got a new piece of equipment a couple days ago.
Absolutely.
And you're gonna review it for us. Why don't you go ahead and facilitate this
what
review?
we have
if you will.
here is the Sony 7.1 wireless surround sound headset.
Very nice.
It has a
That's just a USB dongle. It's about that big. No
yeah,
big
little
deal.
USB dongle.
Plugs in. It's completely wireless. It's $100, right?
Yeah.
$99.99.
$99.99.
That's what trips me the freak out about this. Now it is only PlayStation. I'm gonna let you continue.
It's got excellent sound quality. It has a volume slide in the back, and in the front it has
I'm just
a
modeling for you.
yeah. There you go. It has a volume slide in the back, and you're a horrible model, dude. You're not even
So
half.
it's got a volume slide on the left side, on the front, and
On
the
the-
back.
on
Once
the-
for your voice chat.
On the front, it's a mix for chat and sound, in case you have some low voice people.
Voice people. Is that directed towards me?
And it
Not
has
at
an
all.
adjustable boom mic, which is extendable.
There you go.
Ching. And I think it's a great purchase.
And it looks like it's got. Oh, I want to pull it back out here. It looks like it has the PlayStation 2 Slim on each ear. You see that? One Slim here,
Very
one
stylish.
Slim right there. Stylish. I think it looks
Yeah.
like a. I don't
And
know.
it just it,
looks like a
it
brick.
recharges with a regular PlayStation controller cable.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
It does have the high quality mode. Another couple things. Now I'm experienced with headsets. I've got PlayStation. Show them the Tritons there. I use the Tritons just like Lawless. We both use the Tritons. AX720s. They're wired. This is the big deal, right? They're wired.
Yay! Look at that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
about a 20-foot wire right there.
It's a bit long. It's a
And when
bit
you're on
long.
the Xbox, you have to connect another one.
Oh, extra wires and all that nonsense. Poopy pants.
Hater.
Here's Anonymous. So the thing I love about this headset, right, is it wireless. That's one big key. But the other thing is, it sounds freaking good. I couldn't believe it. It has better bass response than the ones I paid $140 for, and they're wired. And the surround sound is actually very good. You can hear people behind you. You can turn on them.
And it's so cushy. It feels great.
It is comfortable. It is comfortable
Wonderful.
as hell. It looks like you got two
You should
PlayStation
say
2s
that
on the
next
side of your
time
head.
without your hand on his ass.
No hands on ass.
You'll never get used to the microphone.
No
anyway.
grab ass. Hashtag no homo.
Hashtag no homo. But anyway, for $100, I'm really blown away. Truly blown the freak away by the capabilities of them and how good they sound.
And I know people that was following, like on E3 and afterwards, EA was sort of bashing Call of Duty, saying they were going to beat them out of the water and all that stuff. Well, now they've recently extended an olive branch to Call of Duty.
Really?
Yeah, the executive vice president of EA, Patrick Sutherland. This is his quote, paraphrasing. Yeah, we respect what Call of Duty brings and what they're going to come with. When they come out, and I wish them the best of luck. I play all of their games, and I look forward to many of them. And all I can do is try and make sure that people stay interested and want to have more Battlefield.
How much money did Activision pay him to say that?
I have no idea, but yeah.
Did Activision buy EA?
What he might not have reached the sales goals that he was thinking of. That he was gonna blow Call of Duty out the water.
I'm pretty sure they did very good with the
well,
launch.
According to the sales figures, they sold 5 million copies in the first week.
In the first week,
and that's what Black Ops did in the first day.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Battlefield it's more for the mature audience.
It's growing, but it's just not there yet.
No.
Yeah, I mean they took a page or two out of Call of Duty's book, and they're focusing more on close quarters combat, and they're focusing more on making it more accessible to people. Because Bad Company 2, literally, I put 200 hours in before I figured out how to use the effing RPG. I mean, before I figured out how to lock on with the RPG. I mean, it doesn't hold your hand, and that's what Battlefield's always been about, is figuring out and having the pride of knowing you did that. But in the same flip of a coin, you lose the install base and you lose the people, but you also get more mature people. So it's like a balancing thing. You win, you lose. It's
they
crazy.
also took a big hit by their first 4 or 5 games were PC exclusives.
Yeah.
I mean, they slow off the gate right now.
I mean,
but they are building a base. They are building a base with the gaming community.
I mean, the only problem is it's like 2 totally different games, but for some reason they're like direct competitors.
I don't know. You know? Like Call of Duty is basically it's primarily a solo experience, but Battlefield is almost in order to succeed you have to have a team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't play Battlefield 3 by myself. I mean, of course I could, but it's not all that much fun at the end of the day. Like I'm not enjoying the hell out of myself as much as I do communicating with my team and things of that nature.
Which is hard to do with a broken squad system.
Well, speaking of which, a patch coming out for Battlefield 3 today. It should have went live today. It may go live tomorrow. It depends on how long it takes to propagate through each individual systems, you know, all their approval systems and all of that shit. But it should go live very soon, and it's going to hopefully fix, especially on the PlayStation, the party chat problem, the squad nut problem where you get split up as you go into teams. It's going to de-nerf the UMP, right? People said that from the beta it was beast. Yeah. And when when they got the hands on the real game,
the
nerfed
UMP is
shit out of it.
is poo poo now.
So I picked it up and I was like, this gun just ain't doing it.
Yeah, that's funny because J-Rod was bragging on the UMP earlier today.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna really be bragging on it once they de-nerf it. They're going to make the jets more powerful. As you know, if you have a teammate in a jet, it's pretty much like you just got a man down, and he's going to commit suicide by flying into something stupid here soon. Yeah. So they're going to make him a little bit easier to control, and they're going to de-nerf him as far as like power in your, in your weapons and stuff like that. So that ought to be fun. Something you and your Xbox buddies can be excited for is the free Gears of War 3 DLC pack coming on Thanksgiving.
What? What maps is it going to be? All the crappy ones from Gears 2?
I don't know yet.
I don't want to play Blood Drive, you fucking bastards. Don't put that shit on my goddamn game.
They're going to do it. You know they're going to do it.
Hate that map.
And when they sent out the DLC, they also put they brought out a new alpha playlist.
Alpha playlist, which is...
Don't care.
It's alpha.
So the pack coming out on Thanksgiving for free will contain Azura, Rust Lung, and Blood Drive.
Motherfucker!
Blood Drive. It's free. What are you complaining about?
Because, of course they're going to throw a shitty map in there. Dude, that map was so stupid. Like, you want to bring back a map like that, bring back Escalation. Like, that was the cooler version of, or the prequel to Blood Drive.
I don't know. That's between you and your Xbox partners.
Try knows what I'm talking about. But he likes Blood Drive because he's a loser. I'm just kidding, buddy.
Who's wearing the hot t-shirt now?
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. That fool, I think he did like Blood Drive. I hated it, though. It was a terrible map. Just like this little hospital with a stairway this way and a stairway that way, and it was just like meet in the middle and...
Die.
Yeah. It's just dumb.
Battle each other, huh? Well, Uncharted 3 released today. 10 out of 10 on IGN. It's getting great scores across the board.
Today? The developer said that was the most time they spent in a game ever.
Really?
They've been in crunch mode like 6 months.
Yes. Said so that was the hardest thing they've ever had to do. Well, I mean, if you think about it, right? After Uncharted 1, 10 out of 10 on IGN. It's getting great scores across the board. Today? The developer said that was the most time they spent in a game ever. Really? They've been in crunch mode like 6 months. Yes. Said it was the hardest thing they've ever had to do.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, right? After Uncharted 1, you could look at some of the things and say, all right, there was a few flaws, like the stupid 6-axis controls and the a couple things that could have been worked on, like some of the guns and some of the things they could have upped the scale a little bit. Well, in Uncharted 2, they did that, but they tipped the scale. They made the game freaking amazing, but the storyline was still there was room for that in the storyline. And so when they finished Uncharted 2, they said, where the hell are we going to go now? What are we going to do to tip the scale now? Well, apparently, according to IGN and Greg Miller said they've done it.
Yeah.
Right? This is now his favorite game of all time. Tips everything. His game of the year. And
who's Uncharted running against for Game of the Year?
You want to ask me?
Yeah, like who do you think is going to be in the run-ins?
I think Battlefield getting some great scores.
As
long as they fix some of the problems. Yeah, as long as they fix some of the issues, it is a great game. I mean, it truly is a phenomenal game. One of my only issues with it, or one of my bigger issues with it, is that you can only squad up as 4 people. I got a friend.
That's a Battlefield thing.
I know, but I got a friends list that's pretty robust, and I want to play with a lot of them. At least 6 of them. I know it's only 2 more, but it makes a difference. Yeah. But it does keep the voice chat to a minimum. Not spamming your ear and stuff like that.
And again, being all the person that's played the single player, I don't see a problem with it.
You play that
on hard? Yeah.
They have a single player. Really?
You knew that.
Where do you download that at?
You gotta pay for it.
You knew that.
Oh, man.
But back to Uncharted 3. So they said, where the hell are we going to go now when they finish? Well, apparently, according to IGN, like I said, Greg Miller, they have done it again. Tip the scales. I mean, they have quite the team over at Naughty Dog. And
not only graphic design, but the writers. I mean, the plot and the story is just amazing.
I'll tell you one thing. Like, one thing I was really impressed by in Uncharted 2 was the effing snow.
Yeah.
Like, when you walk through the snow.
Well, they're doing that with sand this time.
Yeah, it was just, like, uber realistic, Like, I was kind of blown away by that. But I don't know about Uncharted 3.
I'm excited. The wife's bringing it home today. The wife's bringing it home to me today. I'm probably going to live stream it tomorrow, the single-player campaign. And just for shits and giggles,
you should live stream the multiplayer.
How about no? I'm not really interested in the multiplayer. I think this is another instance where it's tacked on, but I don't think they took anything away from the single player. And that's my bigger concern is, don't take anything away from the single player. And that's what I'm concerned about with Mass Effect. Don't take anything away.
No, I don't think like Mass Effect's multiplayer is going to take away from the single player. I just think it's something they added in for replayability so people can play it, more than just, the 3 or 4 times they're going to play it already.
That's what I told Sensei here. I said, I mean, Uncharted 1 and 2, I mean, I don't get much replay value out of it. That's like a game, Uncharted 3 is a game that I would like to rent. But I don't know if I'm going to buy it because, I mean, I'm a beat it once and that's what I'm going to be done with.
It's like all they offered in Uncharted 2 as far as that was go back and collect all these treasures, and I don't want to do that. That's just something for you to try and keep me busy. I don't want to do that if it's as unenjoyable as it is. Collect this, collect that, like Assassin's Creed with their effing flags. Like, get the fuck over.
I hated those flags, collecting all that crap.
And flags and feathers just to get a cape.
The cape made a difference. The cape made a difference.
Why? I don't want guards to not attack me because I'm wearing this cape. I want to feel like a badass with my knife and sword and freaking stab them all. Yes. So you got Silent Hill coming out with a new game, huh?
I don't know. Book of Memories. So they're coming out Silent Hill. Are you excited about that?
No, I'm just wondering why they haven't stopped it yet. Like, they're still rolling out these games, selling like 1,500 copies a piece, and they're like, "Yep, that's a good fan base. We got to keep rolling."
It's dedicated fan base.
Yeah,
they're dedicated.
Speaking of games that sold a lot of copies, now Batman: Arkham City has shipped 5 million copies,
and they got a new DLC out.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
That is impressive. Now, I say ship, that means they've shipped them, but they're probably not going to ship them if they don't expect to sell them.
Right.
So, ship 5 million copies. Now, they haven't told us how long, what the time span and things like that is, but that's impressive for a mostly single-player game to 5 million copies. That means Arkham Asylum really made a statement with people. But, I got another code here. It's going to go in the stream, in the chat here.
Is that a do code or a DP code?
It's a double XP code.
Yeah, I was about to say,
From Modern Warfare 3.
Crappy Dr. Pepper codes.
The Dr. Pepper code.
It's
Let's
just
talk about that.
Freaking dog tags. That's it.
Yeah, right.
Garbage,
It's
man.
dog tags and a PlayStation Home guy.
Like I couldn't get a weapon. Like,
I know,
Give me
huh?
a gun. Give me a cool gun.
I wonder what these dudes like level 1s with the freaking the automatic shotguns.
Yeah, that's because they got the physical warfare pack.
It's not even out yet.
It came with the disc.
No,
That like
It-
when you pre-ordered, you got the physical warfare pack.
no.
Just from somebody.
You get it for free when the physical warfare pack comes out.
Yeah, it's gonna come out.
You don't know what you're talking about, and you don't know what you're talking about either. Stop it.
Wow.
Correct me.
Wow.
Fucker.
Way to go, fella. Way to freaking
Ah.
go. So, what else is there to talk
What
about?
did that say? Get every treasure in Modern Warfare Uncharted 3. That's up already?
Well, get every yeah. IGN did a whole spoiler thing where they put the whole thing on YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah, they put the
Yeah, they
entire.
played the live stream. Modern
Well,
Warfare
it's
3.
not a live stream.
Alright,
it's-
so we're a week away from the biggest game launch in history. How do you feel about that, Six Psycho?
I'm good. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep.
He's trying to come back. Not me. Not you,
me.
baby.
No.
We are so going to be going to the midnight release of Modern Warfare 3. I'm super excited. I've been playing Modern Warfare 2 a week after Battlefield 3
No, you know what
release.
I'll
That's
be
kind
doing?
of sad,
I'll be
actually.
playing Skyrim.
You're going to be playing Skyrim?
Yes.
So you're going to come to the midnight release to get Skyrim?
F you.
Huh?
Huh?
You should, dude. We can videotape it and make fun of it.
Skyrim's coming out
Because
before.
you're going to be the only person there. The store's going to be closed.
Skyrim's coming out before freaking Modern Warfare 3.
Wow.
He's going to be like, I thought it was getting a midnight release.
What's Skyrim, a single
Hey,
player game?
they are releasing it at midnight.
Where? Walmart? Like,
No.
go stand in line at
At
Walmart.
GameStop.
Do what?
Are you dressing up?
Is he dressing up? Is he going to dress
What,
up
as a
as
dragon?
cosplay?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I'm saying, it's an RPG, yo. If you go, like,
No.
well, you got to dress up for RPGs, right?
No. What do you want me to
No?
dress up as Harry Potter?
So Modern Warfare 3, let's talk about that a little bit. We don't have too much news on it because nothing's really changing as far as that goes, but we're super excited about it. We will be live streaming the multiplayer all night. I'm probably going to pull an all-nighter all day. I'm taking vacation for this game.
He's lying.
No, I'm not lying at all.
Here's a question. Prestige shop. You prestige in previous, Call of Duty games. When you start and you haven't prestiged yet, can you use these
That's what I
prestige
wanna-
tokens that you've already earned?
I
Does
don't-
anyone know the answer to that?
I don't know. I don't. That's for sure. I have no idea.
Like, 'cause if you can go in and get, like, double XP right away with one of your prestige tokens, like, that'd be pretty cool, huh?
That would be awesome. I'm going to have a bunch of double XP anyway for the Modern Warfare 3 codes.
The double XP codes.
Trizaku writes in and said the double XP codes are redeemable for double XP per match for a time period per code. I don't think it's per
Or-
match. I think it's like
He's asking
In-
if it's per match or for a time period.
so. Okay, so when you put it in, right, it gives you 15, 45, or 90 minutes is the three codes that we know about so far.
Depending on the size package you buy.
I believe that is the amount of time you are alive in game.
Yeah, it's just like
So
like
45 minutes of time alive in
just
game.
like say a contract for Black Ops is the time that you get. It's only the match time that you have.
Perfect way to put it. It's essentially a contract in Black Ops.
I'm, like, blown away right now.
That he knows anything about Call
Right?
of Duty games?
What can I say?
He pays a little bit of attention.
Yeah.
I'm a student of the game.
The student of the game. This dude so plays that shit at his house when nobody's online.
I traded that shit in for Battlefield.
No, you traded in the case.
They checked the case.
You had something else in there. You had Avatar in there.
Oh, we're back to Avatar.
I didn't buy Avatar.
He rented it and still played it twice.
That's right.
That's how riveted he was by the game. He played it twice in a rental period.
Yeah.
I guess if it's a 4-hour crappy campaign, you could make it through it twice, huh?
It was like 5.5 hours.
Did I call it a what? That was just a random
Wow.
guess on how long that campaign was.
I can't wait to play Uncharted. I really can't. I want to get it out the way, though, because I can't wait for Modern Warfare 3. I'm super excited about that. And that's pretty much all we have to talk about today. As far as, what we're going to do with the podcast, please, if you're catching us on YouTube, let us know. What's the easiest way to get to us? And if you want to tell us in more than just the comment section below, you can write to us at 2sicktv@gmail.com and let us know. You can always hit us up on Twitter. I'm at 2sicktv. You're at Sick Lawless, all one word.
All one word.
You're at Sick Psycho. Sick
Underscore in the middle.
_ Psycho.
Absolutely.
And let us know what you think. Help us out. Make it the podcast. Kind of custom catering it to what you guys. And let us know what you think of the name, the Startup X Podcast. I know it alienates the Xbox players, but I think it still kind of fits the bill. Startup X, if you don't know, meaning rage quit, basically. Start up X. Leave the game because you're mad because you just got shot in the face by some.
In memory of our good friend J Rod.
Yes.
That, my friends, is a call out. So anyway, did he play Kung Fu Panda as well? That was a call out as well.
Oh, no. I'm not a trophy whore.
Call out followed by a call out.
I played it because I liked the game.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got
You
the
liked
DDR.
Avatar, and you're gonna stick to that.
Yes.
You're gonna stick to the.
I
game.
liked it.
Oh my god.
You got the DDR Hannah Montana version.
No, just regular
And the
DDR.
Jonas Brothers DLC.
Just
Just
DDR
regular
Extreme,
DDR
DDR
and regular
Extreme
Hannah
2.
Montana, but he hasn't got the compilation of the two yet. So anyway, that has been it for Two Sick TV's Startup X podcast. I'm Sick Sensei. Thank you, Lawless.
No problem.
Thank you, Psycho.
Anytime.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Up. Your wife screams DDR. She loves it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us in the live stream. Stick around. We're going to be live streaming something. I don't know what. We're just going to
We're
stick
going
with
to
the
be
live
live
stream.
streaming that 1v1 where I kick Sensei's ass.
You ready? I got 2 controllers. You ready to do this?
I got to go home, actually.
Right now. Right now. 1v1.
Oh my
1v1 right
God.
now. We're going to do this.
Oh, this is going to be bad. I haven't played Black Ops in like
Hold on.
freaking
Hold on.
months. I need a cigarette before this happens. Set everything up.
No. Get your
Wait,
ass
people-
over here, pansy.
Try, you need to get on Twitter.
Hold on. I got it all ready to
You
go.
can
Look
follow
at that. Bam.
the Xbox Live
Bam.
2 Sick Division.
Bam. This is us. Come on, son.
What?
Let's do it.